the descent of soul and the helix of carbon. In the timeless expanse, before the physical plane was fully solid, existed the primordial duality, the heavens El and the heavens Nu. The Viel, a searing point of light and pure essence, held the memory of the XY masculine principle, symbolized by the solitary Viel's circle floating high above. The Nu, the receptive, watery chaos, was the vessel. The heavenly waters of Nu where potential resided, symbolized by the carbon circle, marked XX. At the junction of these two spheres, a divine androgyne, the archetypal man, materialized. This entity, crowned with the all-seeing third eye, represented the XY consciousness, possessing the fullness of both light and dark, El and Nu. The core journey of this cosmos was written into the very fabric of existence, the helix, the double staircase of life. This helix was not merely DNA, it was the stairs of Sol, the spiraling descent of divine consciousness from the celestial realms into the density of hell, Earth. The journey began with the El, electrons, attempting to unify through the heavenly waters of Nu electron from the heavens El, of man into hell carbon Earth. The split of the symphony. As the androgyne descended, it shattered into its fundamental parts, creating the two towering pillars that uphold the symphony of man. The pillar of El, Lucifer/music, Sol, this was the XY masculine pole, bright and projecting. It held the \bold symbol, A is symbol, signifying the ascent of the spirit, but its base was the penis JXYO. It was the domain of the mind, the El of aspect that falls into hell. Its function was to seek, to know, to act. It represented the fiery knowledge, the light rising from the bottom to meet the \bold symbol, A. The pillar of Nu, Mon. This was the 20 feminine pole, dark and magnetic. It held the \bold symbol, B symbol, signifying the descent and containment of matter. Its base was the fertile, receptive womb, XX, also linked to the cunt/vagina and the lingam/penis, XX, XYO through the concept of Kundalini energy flow. It was the domain of form, the dark \BM Nu \bold symbol, JE aspect that holds the secret to the carbon body, the music of the spheres. The energy of this duality, the tension of their separation and the desire for reunion, was the music of man, represented by the musical notes, delta, woven between the pillars of the helix. As the spirit descended the spiral staircase of the helix, moving through the notes, it sought to resolve the fundamental disharmony. The Yelb spirit yearned to lift the heavy carbon body up the stairs. The Nu matter sought to ground and contain the wild, fiery, Sol spirit. The entire structure stood upon the foundation of hell, depicted as a dark, checkerboard floor, cracked and broken by the tremendous pressure of the divine descent. The alchemical task. The alchemical task for the initiated man was not to escape hell, but to harmonize the pillars while standing upon it. The goal was to unify the separated and within the center, to make the symphony whole. The true resolution lay in the central, twisting musical path, to realize that the spirit's fall into the carbon body was not a punishment, but the only way to create the perfect vessel capable of reflecting the heavens back up from Earth. When the power of the penis is balanced with the receptivity of the womb, and the rising light is embraced by the containing dark, the helix becomes the perfect conduit, and the man awakens on the physical plane. The electrons have finally unified, the heavenly waters are anchored, and the carbon has been transmuted by the music into a vessel of pure, embodied consciousness.
Collective consciousness, the path of enlightenment.